shit. They talking on First Take. I don't even know why this a question. Can Russell Westbrook and Paul George, Oklahoma City Thunder, beat the Golden State Warriors? Okay? The East Oakland Warriors. Understand? Let's check this footage out though, man. Then I'm gonna chime in. Like, subscribe if you're new, comment, let me know how you feel. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Well, as you said, true. They're just too low. But this is the personality of the team. The first time they won a championship, LeBron's second best player was Matthew Dellavedova, and they took the Warriors 6.
Thank you.
To tell you, had LeBron had
Because of the best player in the world.
they would have definitely beaten them. 6 games with Matthew Dellavedova, your second best player. If you're screwed up, you beat that Warriors team. The next year,
I absolutely agree. Nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about LeBron's 6 final losses, but they don't want to break down each individual loss to see what occurred. Okay? It's a team game of basketball. Bron took these Warriors to 6 games by his damn self. Can't nobody tell me this man ain't the GOAT. Yeah, man.
the Warriors won 73 games. This is the greatest team of all time. They were replacing the 94-95 Bulls. They won 4 games in the regular season. And LeBron James came out and went into the and beat them, snatched their point. They got into the fourth quarter of game 7. They're over. Let's be honest. By the way, you know who showed up in that game, Stephen A? Draymond Green. Had they won, Green was going to be MVP, but their best player didn't show up late in that game. That's the kind of team it is. Then they add Kevin Durant. The kind of personality that team has had to me has been when they are so deep, when their squad is impossible, then everyone gets brave. Then everyone gets rolling. But when they don't feel that, well, not as much. And even then, last year, they should have lost to the Rockets, who took them to a Game 7 at Houston. And even without CP3 there, and even having the worst shooting night from 3 in the history of basketball, still only lost by single digits. There's something about the character or personality of the team that when things get tight, so do they. So there's one thing that could potentially upset the apple cart. If some team with that kind of killer instinct hangs around, maybe, just maybe, we could get an upset.
So much to talk to you about, teacher, right now.
Before Stephen A gets into it, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think Westbrook and Paul George are enough. You need more. You just need more. You need somebody else, another player or two on that team to step up. They play decent defense. Anybody can get beat. I'm with Max. These Warriors just aren't going to get beat. Okay? I just don't see it happen. If it does happen, it'll be the biggest upset we've ever seen in sports. The biggest upset. Okay? And this is that man Dooley. Let's get back to the footage. Okay? Thank you.
But I'm not going to spend time. I just don't have the time. I really, really don't have the time. I really don't. I mean, here's the deal, Max. Here's the deal, Max. Of course, somebody, if the moments get pressurized and you bring the heat, like, for example, what if Russell Westbrook and Paul George get hot? What if Russell Westbrook starts hitting threes? I mean, I'm just hypothetically speaking. What if Russell Westbrook just sit up there
and agreeing about the Warriors' character or personality?
What I'm saying to you is that, listen, if Russell Westbrook, if Paul George played the way that he plays, and Russell Westbrook is consistent with his perimeter shot, okay, who the hell knows what could happen? But I think the biggest thing about it is this. One of the things that I don't think you give the Golden State Warriors enough credit for, even though obviously you recognize their greatness like everybody else, you take nights off. You take moments in a game off. You know how many times we've watched the Golden State Warriors and games have come down to the wire this year? Had no business coming down to the wire. And suddenly they just go like this. You know what? We going to stop playing. Let's amp this up, okay? Because the level of urgency calls for it. When you are a champion, particularly you've been to 4 straight NBA Finals, you know how many meaningless games, do you know how meaningless regular season games are to you? This is a challenge. This is a problem. And so what happens is sometimes it can potentially disrupt your rhythm. What I'm saying to you is that when you look at a Russell Westbrook and you look at a Paul George, based on what we're seeing, if you've got two superstars playing like superstars, things can get very, very interesting. Because then that means everything has to go right for the champions, for the.
Things can't get interesting, but you gotta understand. Let me tell y'all something about these Warriors, okay? Let's talk about the first year they got together, okay? Kyrie and Bron. I'm not gonna count Love because he's trash, okay? Kyrie and Bron only won one game in the finals against these boys. They couldn't even take it to 6. They couldn't even take it to 6, Jaws. Okay? 6 games. All right? So, can I see Russell Westbrook and Paul George doing so? I absolutely can. Is it likely they can beat them and take it to 7? Absolutely not. Let's continue the footage. Okay? This is that man. All right? Thank you.
Giants that everybody's gonna for.
Why
particularly
only two
when you're on the
superstars?
carpet, you playing with house money.
Why when
they
they have 2 MVP superstar players, plus Klay Thompson, who's like beyond just a normal all-star, plus Draymond Green, plus Boogie Cousins, why is it that only 2 superstars could put them in trouble on another team?
Because I think that bottom line is when you have 2 superstars, you don't have to worry about about engaging in diplomacy. If everybody knows their role, Max, and you're the guy, it's the 2 of us, move the hell out the way. That's a hell of a lot easier to manage than when you got 5 guys. And I'm not saying this is the case with the Golden State Warriors. Please don't get me wrong.
You're saying the Warriors have not too many cooks in the kitchen, but it's almost simpler. Okay, I understand that point. Let me get back to your other point.
You see Steph Curry, he's unselfish, so that's not applicable to him. But I'm saying you never know how 2 guys can overcome everybody else.
Let me get to your other point. Let me get to your other point about sometimes you take moments off. You and I were both there. Game 7, Oracle. The title for greatest team ever on the line.
Game
like the
7,
fate
Houston,
of the universe
in the Toyota
on the line.
Houston, Toyota Center. It was in Houston, Toyota Center.
No, I'm talking about Game 7 against the Cavs.
Oh, 3 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I were there. We saw each other there.
Yep.
73-win team. If they beat the Cavs at home, some people are going to say it's the greatest team that ever was. Fate of the universe on the line. 4 minutes and 22 seconds in the 4th quarter to close the game. They scored 0 points. That's not taking some moments off in the regular season. If there are 60 moments in a minute, that's 240.
Which is exactly why they got Durant. They needed an inside presence. Klay and Steph are not reliable scorers inside. They're reliable jump shooters from anywhere on the court, from half court, full court, the corner, the top of the key. It doesn't matter. But when you talk about crunch time, you need buckets inside. That's what you need. And that's why they got Kevin Durant, okay? And this is that man, Dooley. I appreciate you for watching my footage once again, okay? Holla at me, subscribe, like, and just get at me whenever you want, you know? This is that man, all right? I'm going. Holler.